Fertility takes up your entire life, and it finds ways to seep into your career whether you want it to or not, says local TV news anchor and reporter Casey Aitchison. She endured months of invasive fertility treatments that impacted her work life so much that she ended up taking a month-long, unpaid leave and negotiated a change in her early morning hours to accommodate her treatment. Dealing with the intensely emotional, costly, and time-consuming ordeal of infertility at work can be overwhelming, to say the least. But Aitchison is far from alone. An estimated 1 in 8 couples will struggle to conceive or sustain a pregnancy, with nearly 12% of women opting for some sort of fertility assistance. And while infertility impacts both men and women, women usually bear the brunt of the responsibility. Here, inspiring professionals share how they navigated infertility at the office. After a few years of being happily married and enjoying their freedom as a couple, Aitchison and her husband decided to start their family. What they didn't anticipate was how difficult it would be to get pregnant. Their journey included many months of IUI, intrauterine insemination, IVF, in vitro fertilization, several embryo transfers, and 2 pregnancy losses. Last February, they decided to try one last time, and became pregnant with their now 5-month-old baby, Scarlett Ann. Related, should I tell my boss I'm going through a personal crisis? How it impacted her career. For Aitchison, battling infertility made her question if she could have a successful career and a family. She often felt at fault and as if she needed to do everything she could to control something that, ultimately, was out of her control. Since there is never a guarantee with fertility treatments, she and her husband had to let go of their expectations. Even so, she never wanted to look back and wonder if stepping back from her job might have helped, so she negotiated a way to have a month-long leave fully unpaid. And she bargained for better hours, since at the time, she was waking up at 2 a.m. to work as a morning anchor for a local Fox affiliate. Though she shared that it was difficult to deprioritize her career briefly, her infertility journey demanded center stage, prompting her to be transparent. When we lost our pregnancies, that meant having to involve my bosses in my reproductive health in a way that I would have typically wanted to keep to myself. This made it easier for them to understand my need for time off around these really awful times, she says. If her company wouldn't have been so understanding and patient, Aitchison says she would have felt like she had to pick between having no job but a baby or no baby but a job. Luckily, she didn't have to, since she was vocal. My husband and I learned pretty quickly that the pressure of keeping it under wraps and coming up with reasons for missing work for appointments, etc., was more stressful than just being honest. I am very lucky in that my managers were overwhelmingly supportive and worked with me, she adds. Infertility, healthcare. Read full story.